Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from KAD2. We will present the concept of Islamic welfare state on economy according Al-Mawardi.
The welfare state is a government term in which the state plays a key role in the defense of its citizens' economic and social well-being. For this research, we will focus on Al-Mawardi's perspective as he was an Islamic jurist of the Shafi'i school and as diplomat for the Abbasid Caliphs Al-Qa'im and Al-Qadir in negotiation with the Buyid Emirs. Mawardi's obviously was to recreate the ideal state in Islam as exemplified by the state of Medina under the Prophet Muhammad SAW and his four companions. The reason for this concern exists in the different values and definitions for the life of the state as well as the elaborate from the Quran and Sunnah procedures for the choice of a monarch or caliphs and his duties. In this research, Al-Mawardi's perspective in Islamic state on economy will be discussed as it is apart from a step to take care of citizens. Who is Al-Mawardi and what is his opinions in this concept of Islamic welfare on economy? And what is the moral integrity in meeting the needs of economy? So this research will study the biography of Al-Mawardi and to state the concept of Islamic welfare state on economy according to him, and to investigate the moral integrity in meeting the needs of economy. This research aims to expose the perspective of Al-Mawardi on the Islamic welfare state on economy, which can be practiced in the institution for the improvement of the people's welfare system. This research measure with quantitative methodology centered on content analysis and library research involved step-by-step process to get information in order to complete this research. The researcher have read some books and journal in doing this research.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is NABILAH binti HAMID and my metric number is 1172131. Okay, I will explain about the biography of Al-Mawardi. Okay, his name is Abu Al-Hasani Ali Ibnu Muhammad Ibnu Habib Al-Mawardi Al-Basri Al-Shafi'i. In Latin, he known as Al-Balkan and one of the political scientists and Islamic jurists who lived between 972 to 1058. He was born in Basra in 364 Hijrah. His nickname Al-Mawardi is due to his father's job, who worked as the Rose water merchant in Baghdad. His other name is Aqda Al-Quda, Al-Basri and Al-Shafi'i. He died in Baghdad on 30 Rabiul Awal at the age of 86 years old. His intellectual life, Al-Mawardi began his study at Basra. He learned fiqh with Abu Walid al-Zimari, which is Mu'tazilah scholar. In 1008 Masihi, he moved to Baghdad and lived at Zafarani Street. He studied law, grammar and literature from Abdullah al-Bafi and Sheikh Abdul Hamid al-Isfarayini, and he also studied hadith with Hassan bin Ali Muhammad al-Jabali. Dalam period of second acknowledgement, Al-Mawardi one great scientist and various works have been produced in various branches of knowledge such as fiqh, tafsir, usul fiqh and adab. Between the year 381 up to 467 Hijrah, Al-Mawardi was in the period of the reign of the two caliphs Abbasiyah, which is Al-Qadir Billah and Al-Qa'im Billah. Between 379 Hijrah until 448 Hijrah, Bani Buwaif has five rulers, namely Baha al-Dawlah, Sultan Abdallah, Syarifah Al-Daulah, Jalal Al-Daulah Abu Khalijar, and Abu Nasri Al-Malik Al-Rahim. And after 448 Hijrah, the story of the Bani Buwai in Baghdad ended, and the beginning of Seljuk government. Al-Mawardi also write various type of work in different field, and his work can be divided into 3 groups. Firstly is book on religious matter, second his work on socio-economic and political aspect, and third is his work on linguistic and arts.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NORAINA binti AZMAN. My matrix number 1172105. In this part, I will present the concept of Islamic welfare state or economy according to Al-Mawardi. Okay, Al-Mawardi defined the Islamic welfare state as a framework that continues the function of prophethood in safeguarding religion and managing worldly affairs. Al-Mawardi stated that the welfare state can be realized through the integration of these units both in the community as a social system and supported by principles as guidelines for behavior and social behavior. The concept of welfare state of Al-Mawardi stress economic creation, balanced and supported by the private sector in the welfare regulated by the state. On the other, the economic actors will have the morality of larger play in creating economic progress. Al-Mawardi agrees that his political view of creating the necessary state of public welfare has legitimate religious authority. The concept requires states to retain the role of religious life, to make policy, to enact legislation by the Sharia, and to create the integrity of public life. To create a welfare society, the government plays a role in regulating and managing public finances with existing institutions. To reinforce the idea of the agency of the state in public financial management, Al-Mawardi quoted a verse from the Quran about obedience to God and His Messenger from Surah An-Nisa verse 59. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Ya ayyuhalladzina amanu atii'ullaha wa atii'ur rasul wa ulil amri minkum fa in tanaza'tum fi syai'in farduhu ilallahi wa rasuli in kuntum tu'minuna billahi wal yawmil akhir dzalika khairun wa ahsanu ta'wila. The meaning of this verse is, O believers, obey Allah and obey the messenger and those in authority among you. Should you disagree on anything, then refer it to Allah and His messenger. If you truly believe in Allah and the last day, this is the best and fairest solution. However, Al-Mawardi provides interpretation on the verse that the term ulil amr has 2 meanings. That is according to the opinion of Ibn Abbas and according to Jabir ibn Abdullah, Hassan and Ata al-Mudi. Ulil amr is more likely to be interpreted as a ruler who rules over the people. Based on these descriptions, Al-Mawardi states that the government, the power and authority to manage public finances, including maintaining the security of society so that people can live in peace, travel safely without fear of fraud, and threats to themselves and their property, taking possession of faith and zakat levy under the provision laid down by Sharia law. Thank you.
My name is Siti DIYANA binti Mama RAMLI. My metric number 1172158. Chapter 4, The Moral Integrity in Meeting the Needs of Economy. The previous chapter, which is chapter 3, already mentioned that the economic actors who have religious morality play a role in achieving economic development. According to Al-Mawardi, moral integrity is tending to encourage the soul to receive the key practices in each state, including the state economically prosperous or poor. Some of the conditions proposed Al-Mawardi about moral integrity, particularly in meeting the needs of the economy, namely, the sublime soul as a motivating factor towards good economic behavior, avoid wasteful attitudes and moral damage as a result of compliance economic needs, the grandeur of the soul as the state of mind to receive moral education, consistent in maintaining the strength and glory of the soul of a negative impulse to the economic needs. Next, Al-Mawardi said to the end, an obligation that must be met on the nature of moral integrity is related to economic behavior that includes an obligation to yourself and obligation to others. He also stated the aspects of the obligation to yourself include keeping away from acts that violate religion, nurturing self-esteem and self-control such as unjust, corrupt, and demonstrate the economic behavior of the main form of moderation referring to life affluent, behave simple and meets the standard requirements. As for the aspect of religion, as for the aspect of obligation to others, involves an attitude of helping others by giving assistance to people who are heavily indebted and affected communities. The attitude of tolerance in a way to forgive the faults of others and understanding to others in meeting the economic needs. Al-Mawardi also mentioned that human moral integrity will be reflected also in moderate behavior in economic activity. Finally, from what has been stated, this shows the importance of good morals or ethics in various aspects, including economic aspects.
Okay, the conclusion is Al-Mawardi is a great scholar who produced many books on religious matter, socio-economic and political aspect, and lastly in linguistic and arts. Al-Mawardi defined the Islamic welfare state as a framework that continues the function of brotherhood in safeguarding religion and managing worldly affairs. Some of the conditions suggested by Al-Mawardi for moral honesty in meeting economic needs. Among them are the noble soul as an impetus for good economic behavior, avoiding extravagant attitude and moral damage as a result of meeting those economic needs, and so on. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.